I mean, I can't see the meeting name, but hang on just 1 second.
Yeah.
I am going to send you this. What email is like most accessible to you right now?
It's Cyan Dragonfly. Wait, I see Beth here.
Oh, great. Okay, you're in the right meeting. So just admit her.
Wait.
Why is it not let me start? Okay.
Asked to start video, Kelly?
What?
Oh, wait, I see Beth. Hi.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So you've got the right meeting, and just make sure that the clients, once you start, stay muted, because otherwise the recording will go over to their screens instead of yours.
Gotcha. Okay, Beth, did you mute yours?
No, I haven't, but are there other people coming, or we don't know yet?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I mean, there's 2 other people signed up, but you're the only one I'm seeing on my participants.
Okay, be kind, because I took Lewis's class this morning, advanced class.
Okay.
Oh, look, Katie.
Hi.
I have my reformer.
Oh. All right, so have her muted, so now?
Yeah, have her muted, but you can do your body if you don't want to do the workout.
Perfect.
Do it. Just make sure that you're
We can just stretch.
the view of you.
Yeah.
No, that's well. No, you can. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Click on whatever works for you, I guess.
All right. So Beth, you're gonna be my body. All right. Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah, try to keep the view on you if you can, like in the big picture.
In the big picture.
Keep her muted.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
All right.
All right.
Thanks,
Bye.
Katie.
All right, Beth. I'm gonna have you mute yours now. Ready? All right, so lay down on your bolster. And you want to make sure that you have both your tail and the back of your head supported. Okay. And then let your elbows bend a little bit. And you want to make sure your feet are just a little bit wider than the bolster. And we'll take a couple breaths. So take a big breath in and let your ribs expand in all directions. And as you exhale, allow the back of your ribs to get heavy so you really feel that contact between them and the bolster. Another big inhale. And as you exhale, allow your shoulders to feel like they're dropping and molding around the roller. Good. One more breath like this. Big inhale, let the lungs expand in all directions like there's a balloon. And exhale, so you feel the back of your ribs, the back of your shoulder blades, both heavy. And then keeping that, let's play with your hips and your pelvis. So start to tuck your hips under, curl your pelvis so you feel your lower back really imprint into the bolster. And then reverse, tilt your pelvis so you start to feel your lower back arch slightly off that bolster. And then tuck that tail, imprinting your lower back, drawing the abs in. And then tilt your pelvis forward. So you're overarching. Good. Now keep those back ribs down as you curl that tail. And then keep your back ribs connected to the roller as you tilt the pelvis. And then find a spot between these 2 points. So you're a little bit more neutral, but you feel your abs connected, your sacrum, the back of the ribs, the back of the shoulder, and the back of the head all connected. And then maintaining that, start to lift your right leg into a tabletop position, knee over hip. Good. And then gently tap your toe back down towards the floor. Again, float the leg back up, keeping your hips steady, and just the leg is going to lower and tap. Let's do that 2 more times. Looks really good. And tap, try to keep the stability at the pelvis. 1 more time in. And then tap. Now pull it in, hold it in. Bring your left knee up to meet it into a tabletop position. Now keep the left leg still. We're going to continue with the right leg. Your right leg lowers and taps and lifts. Good. Continue with that right leg. Focus on keeping the stability of both hips and the stability of that left leg, like I'm resting my dinner plate right on your calf, on your shin. 1 more. Good. And then return your right foot to the floor. And now the left side gets to have its turn. So the left leg's gonna lower and tap and lift. Good, work the stability of the hips. So it's just the left leg that moves. Careful that the hips aren't wobbling side to side or tucking and tilting. One side might be easier than the other. Now let's keep the left leg where it is. Bring your right leg to meet it. And then just the left leg lowers and lift. It's a lower tap. And lift, working stability of both hips still, stability of that right leg. One more with the left. And now let's alternate right leg tap and up, left leg tap and up. One more right, one more left. And now we challenge it. Both legs together, hug that midline. Lower both legs only as far as your hips can stay steady and lift. Good. As you lower, careful that you're not overarching. And as you lift, careful you're not tucking. So it's just the legs that are moving. The pelvis stays still throughout. One more. Lower all the way down, release through your feet, toe ball heel. And keep your feet grounded. You're gonna separate your feet a little bit wider than that roller. Make sure your knees are over the heels. Now inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling right above your chest. Now reach your arms so far up to the ceiling, you actually feel like you're shrugging your shoulders and narrowing your collarbones. Then as you exhale, let your shoulders sink back into the roller, open up through the chest, let it broaden. Good. Let's do that one more time just for contrast. Stretch up so far that you feel actually getting space at the upper back. And then draw your shoulders into your back, open your chest. Now keeping your chest open, keep your back and shoulders connected. Start to reach the arms back, overhead, stretch. Now pause here. Notice if your ribs started to lift. Keep those lower back ribs right around the broad line connected into the roller, and then return your arms back up to the chest. Good. Now without the ribs moving, float the arms up. Feel like you're sliding your ribs longer though. Stretch the side seams of your shirt, and then return back towards the ceiling. Two more. Reach back, stretch. Good. Lengthen the side seams. Keep the ribs connected to the roller, and return up. One more time, stretch it back, reach it, and return back up. Now hold it up, rotate your palms to face towards each other, keeping your shoulders really plugged into your back. Start to open your arms out to the sides to a T. Stop when your hands are just a little bit above the level of the shoulders, and reconnect the shoulders into the back. Stretch your arms wider. Then return your arms back up above the chest. Again, open from the back muscles. Draw your shoulders into the back, open your heart in the front, and return. As you're opening to the sides, let's keep your back ribs connected, shoulders connected. Stretch laterally and back up. One more. Open to the sides, stretch it laterally. Return up, we put it all together. Now reach back, keep your ribs connected, stretch long. Open to the sides like a T, circle to the hips. And return back up to the ceiling, plug into the joints, reach back, open wide, big wingspan and around to the hips. Final one, it's an up, reach it back, stretch it, open to the sides, come to the hips, reverse, go out to the sides, big circle into that T, reach all the way back by your ears, get longer, up to the sky and to the hips. Two more times, big circle out to the sides, reach, keep the tail heavy the whole time. And back up, you've got one more time. Circle open to the sides, reach by your ears, reach up to the ceiling, lift your head up, peel your chest forward over your ribs, reach your hands right above your hips. It's time for the 100. Start to breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pumping, big pumps. Set the tone of your workout this evening. Big breath in, expanding the lungs. Exhale, sink your abs a little bit deeper. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, squeeze out all of the air. You're halfway there. Keep pumping in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep curling your chest forward over your ribs and send your tail forward towards me against your abs, pulling back away from you. You've got 2 more breaths. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. One more breath in. One more full exhalation. Now calm that pumping and hold. Curl up an inch. Raise this back an inch. It's up an inch and back an inch. One more time. Up an inch. Now pause it here. Lower your hands onto the mat. Press down into your hand palms, bend your elbows, slide your hands back a little bit more. Now push into the hands, curl up to the middle of your ribs and pause. From here, let's curl up an inch, back an inch, up an inch, back an inch. Now up an inch, hold. Curl up to the lowest rib, but keep the low back on that. So really curl into yourself, deep in the abs. Now, curl back an inch, curl forward an inch, back an inch. Your abs should be burning, forward an inch. Now curl up to your belly button and hold. I know, it's burning. Curl up an inch, back an inch, up an inch, back an inch. Now curl up to the top of your hips. Yes. Deep in the abs, curl up an inch, back an inch, up an inch, back an inch. Now curl up to your sacrum. Good. Now curl all the way up to the tail. Round your rib cage forward over the knees. Now tuck your hips, start to roll back, low back, middle back, upper back. Release your shoulders, release your head. All right, you can use your hands for this, or if you want to challenge yourself, arms up to the ceiling. But let's work the articulation. Take an inhale, lift your head. Curl up, upper back. Curl up through the middle back. Curl up through the lower back. Use your hands to help you if you need. Hands down on the mats. All right, now take your time. Tuck your hips. Go down just to your tail. Then sacrum. Then top of hips. Belly button. Lowest ribs. Middle ribs. Shoulder blades down, head down. All right, so let's lift up again. Inhale, lift. Use your hands, prioritize, bring your hands down on the mat. Prioritize that articulation rather than coming up. So curl bone by bone. Take your time. We lift head. We lift to the tip of the shoulder blades, middle ribs, lowest ribs, belly button, and hips. Now inhale, start to roll back. Take your time. Get each bone one at a time. Use your hands if you need. Get the top of your hips down. Belly button pulls in, lowest ribs, middle ribs, shoulders, and head. And one more time is all. Lift your head up. Look into those abs. Draw your abs in. Try to keep reaching your tail forward as your abs pull back and curl up like you're, curl up like you're peeling tape. There you go. Now, like you're putting a pearl necklace onto the floor, one bone at a time. Let's get down into the tail, into the sacrum, into the top of the hips. Belly button down, lowest ribs, middle ribs, shoulders, and head. Good. All right, palms stay down. Bend your right knee into your chest for one leg circle. Stretch your right leg up to the ceiling. Keep the right leg long. You're going to circle across your body, around, and up. Go across, keep the right ribs anchored on the barrel, and up. Across, left ribs anchored on the roller, and up. Two more times. Cross, deep in the abs, and lift sharp up. One more time. Cross. And up, reverse. Don't let that barrel move at all. Out a little, big across. Shallow open, big across. Keep the stability of that bottom left leg. It stays anchored. Two more, out and up. One more time, out and up. And now hold here, flex to your foot, push into the ceiling. Lower your leg halfway down. Reach that right leg across the room like somebody's pulling your leg longer out of your hip. And then bend your knee, plant your foot down on the mat. Left knee into the chest, left leg goes to the ceiling. We go across to the right shoulder, circle down, around, stop the top. Go across. The challenge here is keep that roller still. Don't let that roller roll, just your left leg moves. Good, cross the body, around and up. One more time, across and up and hold. Reverse, out a little, big across. Good, keep focusing on the back of the ribs, staying connected to the roller. The back of the shoulder staying connected. The hips staying connected. You've got two more, out a little. And you're up, very nice. One more time, out. And up. Now hold it at the top. Flex your foot, push into the ceiling with your leg. Make your leg longer. Lower halfway down and hold it there. Stretch your leg long across like somebody's pulling it out of the hip, and then bend your knee, plant your foot down. Let's do a little bit of a reverse roll like a ball. So bring both of your knees towards your chest. Connect your heels together. Your knees can separate a little bit. Now keeping the palms down, curl your hips under, see if you can lift your tail off of the roller and lower it back down. Again, curl the hips, lift the tail up and roll it back down. Two more times, roll it into you. Control it away from you. One more time, roll it in and let it lower down. Keep the knees in, head, neck, and shoulders lift up, look into your abdominals. Good, so bring your knees back into your chest. Good, bend your elbows, slide your elbows back a little bit more and see if you curl your chest a little higher. Good, for single leg stretch, pull your right knee into your chest, extend your left leg long. Now as you exhale, pull your right knee in tighter, tighter, tighter. Inhale, switch your legs. Now exhale, pull that left knee in tighter, 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 tighter. Inhale, switch your legs again. As you exhale, reach that left leg longer, 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 longer. Inhale, switch. Now exhale, reach the right leg longer, longer, longer. Let's flow. It's a switch and a switch and an inhale and inhale. Nice exhale and exhale. Work that stretch, pull into the chest. Reach out of the hip. It's into the chest, out of the hip. Bring both knees in, double leg stretch. Inhale, shoot the legs across the room like somebody's pulling them out of the hips. Exhale, pull your knees into your chest. Inhale, shoot across the room. Exhale, pull the knees into your chest. Inhale, shoot it out. Keep your back ribs onto the roller. Exhale, pull it in. Good, deep the arms back as you stretch your legs forward. Exhale, keep that tail heavy. One more time. Inhale, shoot it out. Exhale, pull it in and rest for a moment. Head goes down. Now keep your head down for the first part of scissors. Bring your legs up to the ceiling and flex your feet. Press up through your heels. Stretch up like you're gonna push the ceiling tile away. Now shift your right leg literally your foot's distance in towards your nose. So a little baby shift and stretch up through that right heel. Then we're gonna switch the position. Left leg comes in a little bit more and stretch up through the back of your left leg. And switch again. So you're like making little baby walks on the ceiling and switch again. Now make it a little bit bigger. Right leg pull, pull, and left leg pull, pull. Right leg pull, pull, left leg pull, pull. Keep going if you want to challenge it. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders, curl up. It's a pull, pull, switch, and a pull, pull, switch. Right, right, switch. Left, left, switch. One more right, one more left. Bring both legs together, close the legs. Double lower legs. We lower the legs for 3, for 2, for 1. Push through the heels, lift back up. Point the toes to lower down. 2, 3, flex and lift up. 2 more times down. 2, 3, flex and lift up. 1 more time down. 2, hold it on 3. Bend your right knee into your chest. Good, push down through your left hand. Lift your left ribs to the right knee. Good, switch legs, twist sides, twist to the left. Good, use that right hand to lift your right ribs to the left knee. And switch again, right elbow down, left hand pushes you up. And switch again, use that hand to get the right ribs up to that left knee. And we go up and over to the right, stretch through the left leg. And up and over to the left, stretch through the right leg. 1 more time to the right, keep that right leg hugging center, nice. 1 more to the left, left leg hugs to center. Good, both knees into the chest, head down, lower your feet. All right, roll yourself up. Stand up for a moment. We're gonna rotate the roller perpendicular, centered in the mat. Have a seat on top of the roller with your legs in front of you. And then you want your sits bones just slightly behind the apex. So right where your thighs meet your hips is right in the middle. Strong flex through your feet, kneecaps and toes point to the ceiling. Spine stretch forward, reach your arms in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. Now as you exhale, stretch your spine forward. Let your head hang heavy through those arms. Good. Inhale, restack your spine, lift tall. And then as you exhale, round forward again, reach. Keep lifting your front ribs off away from your hips. Good. Inhale, return upright, row tall. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale to lift back up. Good. Slide forward, come off of the roller to set up for your open leg rocker. Now let's keep your knees bent. Make sure you're far enough forward on your mat that you have plenty of room. Grab that roller And you're gonna place the roller horizontally on top of your shins. Separate your feet and your knees so they're lining up with your shoulders. So you can go a little bit wider with your feet. Good, now bring your hands on top of the roller, on top of your shins. Good. Lift your feet up. Good. Curl your hips under a rock back as you inhale. Exhale, rock up. See if you can use your abs to roll the roller closer to your shins. Good, inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock up, stay lifted through the chest, up higher, 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 yes. Inhale, rock back. Roll your spine into that. Exhale, come up, lift tall. Last one, inhale back. Exhale, up, find that balance. Bend your knees, lower your feet down. Good. Bring the roller underneath your thighs. And roll down, melt your spine into the mat. Rolling down bone by bone. Melt your lower back, middle back, upper back. Now bend your knees, pull that roller in closer to you. Hands on top of the roller, make sure it's even right and left. Now, like we started earlier, start to curl your pelvis under and bridge up your hips, your lower back, your middle back, upper back. Roll the roller in and place it underneath your sacrum. Make sure it's not touching your lower back, it's only touching your sacrum, and then roll your shoulders into the mat. Long neck, good. From here, bring your legs straight up to the ceiling so your feet are directly over your roller. Good. Widen your hands, hold to the sides of the roller like you're gonna squeeze it into itself. Open up through the chest, roll the shoulders back. Now, tick-tock, shift your legs to the right. Keep that right leg squeezing into the left leg. Come back to center. Shift your legs to the left. They're still over the roller. Careful they're not coming towards your face. And back to center. Again, we go to the right. Imagine that right leg's pulling the left leg and that left leg's reaching long past the right leg to meet it. Back to center. Now the left leg pulls you to the right. The right leg reaches to meet it. And back to center. One more time to the right. Root the left shoulder into the mat and reach away from the left shoulder. Back to center. Now we go to left and root the right shoulder to mat and reach away from your right shoulder. And come back up. Now we corkscrew down to the right, down to center, up to the left, back up to center. Let's reverse. We go lower left, lower center, up right, up center, reverse again. Circle right, around in your up. And circle left, around in your up. One more to the right, keeping the shoulders anchored on the mat. And last one to the left. Very good. Once you're back at center, bend your knees. Lower your feet back on the mats. Bridge your seat up first. Once your hips are lifted off the roller, push the roller away from you. And keep your hips up. Roll your ribs down. Roll your lower back. Release your hips. Release your tail. All right, from here, let's go ahead and rock on up. Have a seat on top of the roller again. Setting up for saw. So you're gonna put the roller perpendicular on your mat, like we did earlier for spine stretch forward. Strong, flex the feet, knees and toes, point to the ceiling. And open your arms out wide to the sides like a T. Sit up nice and tall, take an inhale, lift your ribs up off your hips, keep lifting up, rotate your ribs to the right. As you exhale, dive your right hand towards your left foot. Keep anchoring into your left hip so you don't roll off the roller. Now inhale, reaching back through the right arm, come up. And exhale, taller at center. Inhale, stay tall as you twist up to the left. Exhale, dive your right hand towards your left foot. Keep pulling back into your right hip though. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale to center. Again, we rotate right. Exhale, reach. Keep pushing right foot forward as you stretch that hand back. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, unwind to center. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, reach, make it feel good. Stretch left foot forward, left arm reaches back. Good, nice. Come up and center. One more time, rotate right. Deep the arms as you reach, lifting right ribs off that right hip. Come up and center. Last one left. And reach and up and center. Good. Carefully roll forward off of the roller. Move it back behind you. You're gonna lay down and have that barrel parallel to the mat. There you go. And turn onto your abdominals, setting up for swan. All right, so heel the hands on top of the roller, hands as wide as the width of your shoulders, long fingertips. Press the front of your hip bones down into the mat. Draw your navel strongly up off the mat so you have that pocket area between your belly button mat, and push the toenails down. Now, do not move the roller. As you inhale, start to lift your gaze. Try to pull your spine so far forward, extending forward past the roller that the roller doesn't move. Exhale, get longer to lower. Very nice. Again, we inhale, lengthen to lift. Deep hands, stretch your lower back forward, lift your gaze, pull your chest open by drawing your shoulder blades back, and exhale to lower. One more time, inhale, deep hands, lengthen to lift. Now from here, let's add on. Plug your shoulders into the back, and from the back muscle, start to roll the roller in with straight arms and lift your chest up a little bit higher. Widen those collarbones. Now exhale, push the roller away from you to get even longer to lower. All the way down. Again, inhale, we lengthen to lift. Root the shoulders into the back, lift a little higher. Stretch your toes back and stretch your heart forward. Stretch. Good. Exhale, get longer to lower. Final time, let's add on from here. So you're going to inhale, lengthen to lift. Roll your shoulders back, lift a little higher. Now stay lifted. Just the arms. You're going to bend your elbows, working those triceps to roll the roller in. Chest stays lifted, abs stay lifted. Extend the arms back out, straighten them. Again, bend the elbows, root the shoulders, elbows are hugging the midline. And exhale, keep that midline as you straighten the arms. Last one, bend it in. Now hold it in. Stay lifted through the abs. Single leg kick, right leg kicks in twice, once, twice, stretch the leg back. Now left leg kick, kick, reach it back, and right leg kick, kick, and reach it back, and left kick, kick, reach it back. One more time, keep that chest open. And last one, left to match it. Good, now get a little longer, stretch the toes back as you stretch your heart forward, and lengthen longer to lower. Good. Now keep your hands there, turn your head so you're on your left side of your face. Squeeze your knees together, ankles together, big toes together. Good. Double leg kick. Exhale, kick your heels in 3 times. 2, 1. Inhale, shoot the legs back, stretch your chest forward and up, lift your gaze. Exhale, roll the roller forward, kick your heels in. 2, 3. Inhale, extend your legs back, lift your chest forward and up. Exhale, roll it down, kick it in. 2, 3. Inhale to lift, lift, and lift. And exhale, turn that head. Last set. Kick, 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 inhale, lengthen to lift, and we hold it here. Stay lifted through the abs. Roll the shoulders back. Now pause. Let's challenge it. Float your right arm up, just an inch, and float it back down. Deep the arms, float that left leg up, left arm up, excuse me, and lower down. Now pause. Pull your abs in. Stay lifted through the spine. Lift both arms from the back muscles up, like you're flying like an eagle. Lower down. Good. Keep the roller with you. Take it back for child's pose, active rest. So let's bring that roller with you so you get a little bit deeper of a child's pose. Grab that roller. So first, roll it in a little bit so you can drop your tail back towards your heel. Oh. All right. So sinking your tail heavy. Keep it as heavy as possible, but see if you can let your spine roll forward a little bit more so you get a little more length. A little less from the hands. Think of more of the spine stretching forward. All right, let's set up for your neck pull. So roll the roller forward to the front edge of the mats. And your heels are going to go on top of the roller. Good. Separate your feet apart about the outer width of your hips. And you want more of your heels on top of the roller rather than your ankles. Yeah. Now, place your hands behind the nape of the neck. Press your head back in your hands. Sit up nice and tall, and then hug your armpits towards your hips and press your head back more, pull the neck up. As you exhale, dive forward like you want to kiss your knees. Now inhale, stack up your spine, lift your lower back, middle back, upper back, lift to the crown of your head, keep lifting, hinge back halfway, curl your hips under, exhale, roll all the way down into the mat, lower back, roll down, middle back. Oh, get yourself room to roll all the way back. Head touches down, you're gonna inhale to lift up. And exhale, round forward like you wanna kiss those knees. Now inhale, stack up your spine, lift tall and lean back. Tuck your hips, exhale, roll down, bone by bone. Good. One more time. Inhale, push the heels down as you lift your head up. Ground into the heels to lift up. And exhale over. Keep grounding the heels down as you dive. Now inhale, push the heels down, but lift your spine up, stretch up tall. Hinge back. Keep pushing your heels forward as you stretch your spine back. Work that two-way stretch, oppositional stretch all the way down. Nice back. Bend your knees, roll the roller in. The feet are gonna be on top of the roller, and you want your knees roughly on top of your hips, maybe slightly behind them. Once you're there, keep your feet and knees hip socket distance apart for tonight, and press your palms down the mat. Start to curl your hips under. Let's bridge your hips up, your lower back, your middle back, upper back. Create that long leg energy, armpit to knees. Good. Now from here, float your right knee into your chest. Keep those hips lifted as you float it in, right leg up to the sky. Kick towards your face once, twice, flex the foot, push that leg away from your face. Point and kick up to the ceiling. Now lengthen that leg away. One more time, it's up and up. Keep lifting hips as you reach away. Keep the hips up, bend your knee down, foot down. Hips stay up, and then left knee into your chest. Left leg up to the sky. Kick up to the face, once, twice, flex the foot, push the leg away from you. Point and kick up and up. Keep your hips lifted as you reach that leg long. Final one, it's up and up. Stretch that leg long, hold. Keep your hips up, bend the knee down, foot down. Hips stay up, soften the ribs down. Hips stay up, soften your middle back down. Roll through the lower back bone by bone, then release the hips, release the tail. All right, go ahead and rock up, have a seat on top of that roller for spinal twist. So your sits bones are gonna be on top, legs together, feet flexed strongly. Imagine your feet are against a wall, all 10 of your toes pull back toward your nose. Now, bring your hands together with your middle fingers right in front of your sternum. Press down into your hands to lift your side seams, your shirt up, and keep your hands right in front of your breastbone, rotate to the right. Now sit up a little bit taller, equal weight on both hips, twist deeper to the right, come back to center, lift through center, rotate to the left. Now push through the hands, lift a little bit taller, equal weight on both hips, twist more, hands stay in front of the sternum, back to center. Again, we lift tall, we rotate to the right, stay there. Now extend through the arms, notice where your hands are. Bend your elbows, come back to center. Sit up taller, use your hands, push down the hands to lift up, twist to the left, sit up taller, twist more, now extend through the arms. Keep the arms out, come back to center, and we flow, we twist to the right, and back to center. And then rotate left, and back up taller center. One more time, right, taller through center, and left, taller through center. Roll forward off of that roller. Move it back. We're not going to use it for side kick series. So go ahead and lay down onto your right side. Line up your body, right elbow, right shoulder, right hip with that back edge of the mat. And slide your feet to the front edge of the mat. Good. Use your right hand like a side neck pull to pull that neck. Left hand's gonna be right in front of your navel. Good. Now flex your feet strongly. Make your bottom leg active so it's pushing down into the floor. Float your top leg up hip height. Good. Reach that top leg long like somebody's pulling it out of your hip and then kick forward once. Hold it here. Now as your foot's reaching forward, pull the hip back. Keep your hips stacked. Now kick closer to your nose. Point your toes. Now sweep the leg back. As you sweep the leg back, keep your hip forward, keep it stacked, and we'll pull your abdominals back more. Good. Flex the foot, we kick forward. Square your hips, kick more. Point the toes, keep the hips square, reach that leg back, reach it, reach it. There you go. Let's flow. It's a kick and point and reach and a flex. Forward and point, reach back and a flex. Forward and point and reach back. 2 more times. Forward, forward, point, stretch back. Last one, forward, forward, point and reach. Connect your legs. Turn onto your abdominals, make a pillow for your forehead. Let's do some heel beats. Good. Let those elbows be wide, shoulders on your back. Float both legs up, float the abdominals up as well. Anchoring the hips, lifting the arms, beat those inner thighs, open, closed, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now spiral your thigh bones inwards a little bit more. Try to get the thighs in more so that your knees point to the floor. And then all 10 of the toenails are pointing down to the floor rather than out away from each other. And again, we stay parallel as we beat 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Lift the abdominals, reach those legs 1 more inch and beat 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, close. Turn on to the other side. So let's line up left elbow, left shoulder, left hip, all the side of the mat. Use your hand, pull your neck long, pull your abs in and reach your legs long. Good. Karate chop the outer edge of your right foot down, left leg lifts up. Hip height. Now reach that leg long, like somebody's pulling it out of the hip. Flex strongly as you kick forward, hold. Stay forward, but pull your hip back more. Keep that hip back, keep a little bit closer to your nose. Point the toes, now reach the leg back, back, back. Keep your hip reaching forward as the leg goes back. Flex the foot, kick forward. Kick more, keep the hips square, point the toes, reach back, pull the abs in more as you reach back, get long, 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 long. Good. We flow. It's a kick and reach it back and a flex, forward and point, reach back and a kick and point and reach. 2 more times, flex, forward, point it back. Last one, flex, forward, point, reach back. Good. Come on to your back. We'll do a quick stretch before we set up for teasers. So lay on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the mat. Cross right ankle over left knee, or you can stay seated up. Make sure your left hip is on the mat as much as your right hip, that you're not dropping over to the right. And then let's switch sides. Cross left ankle at right knee. Pull your right knee into your chest. Keep the right hip anchored as much as that left hip so you're even, you're not shifting. All right, rock on up. Let's grab that roller again. So we're gonna set up long ways the roller in the middle of the mat. And you're gonna have a seat at the edge of the roller closest to me. So just like we set up at the beginning. But instead of sitting, laying back, hands are on the floor, fingertips face towards you, close your knees, and lengthen your legs out to 45 degrees. So it's a supported teaser with your hands. Stretch your legs long. Now keep your legs committed. Imagine somebody's pulling your legs forward. Start to curl your hips under, roll away from your legs with your spine. So get your tail into the roller, your sacrum, your belly button rolls down, your lower ribs roll down, your middle ribs roll down, your shoulders roll down. Keep the legs there. Now peel off that roller, come back up to that teaser. Your hands can assist. Keep squeezing those legs together. Again, roll away from the legs. Try to lengthen your spine back into the roller, one bone at a time till you touch the shoulders. Now keep those legs there and roll back up. Push down to the hands, lift the abs up. Good, now stay here. Lift that space right above the navel. Lift your chest up high, proud chest. Shoulder blades back. Good, now curl the hips. Tease gravity into that roller, one bone at a time. Keep the legs up there, stay committed. Come on up, teaser up. Yes, now stay lifted. Circle the legs to the right, hip circles around and up. Up. Squeeze your shoulders back. Keep the chest lifted, bring the legs back up. Let's try it to the left. Go to the left, around and you're up. Stay lifted through the chest. We go to the right, around and up. One more time to the left and around. Lower your feet. Scoot forward off the roller. Good. Now turn that roller perpendicular. Lay down, set up like you did for your swan. So your hands are on top of the roller for swimming. So same exact setup as we had for swan. Press your hips down into the roller. Draw your navel up. Good, so now the roller is going to be like a little bit of a kickboard. Reaching through the fingertips. Inhale, lift your gaze, look up. So set up like you did for swan. Roll your shoulders back. Now start to float your right arm and your left leg up and lengthen to lower. Now left arm and right leg up and lengthen to lower. Good, now we work both arms, both legs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pulling your chest forward, legs back. Last breath, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now calm that swimming hold. Up, stay lifted, and lower down. All right, take it for an active stretch. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Take a child's pose. You earned it. Let your tail anchor down, your abs lift up. All right, that roller can stay right there. We're not going to use it for leg pull up. Come into a perfect plank. Stacking shoulders over your wrist, heels over toes. Good, keep your shoulders and your hips level, but float your right leg up a couple inches. Now shift your weight back, and then you pull forward, you press back, you pull forward, right foot down. Float the left leg up, hips stay level, we go back. Come forward and back, abs deep and pull forward, left foot down, right leg up. Push back, pull forward, nice back, push back, and forward and switch feet. Last time, we go back and front and back and front and both feet down, lower your knees. Go ahead and have a seat facing me, legs long in front of you. And you're gonna bring that roller behind your body, perpendicular to your body. It's gonna feel good. So your hands are gonna go on the roller with the heel, the hands on top. Roll your shoulders back, point your toes, and now bridge your hips into an inverted plank. Good. Keep pulling your shoulders back, lift your heart up, and try to get your toes down. Now reach your right leg forward to lift up to the ceiling, and lengthen it to lower it. Now left leg lifts, stretch out of that hip, reach it longer to lower. Good, reach the right leg out of the hip to lift, and lengthen, hips stay high, left leg lifts, hips stay lifted, and lower, hips up higher. Reach, stretch your head and your feet away from each other. Now keep lifting up through the chest as you lower your hips down. Circle your arms around, grab your toes, give yourself a stretch. Good. All right, let's set up for mermaid. So you're gonna turn to your right with your mermaid tail to the left of you. And then bring the roller to the left of you as well. Good. Your left hand's gonna go on top of the roller, right arm reaches up to the sky. Push down into the roller as you inhale, lift higher. As you exhale, side bend, let that roller roll towards the front of your mat. Good, now inhale, lift from the side of your left side of your waist to roll back in. Good, now try not to use the hand so much. Bring the heel hand out, push down to the roller, lift the abs up, roll your spine to the left. Now draw your abs in to roll your spine back up. One more time, inhale, lift up, exhale, over. Now hold it here. Push down into that roller to really lift the left ribs up. Fan open the right side of your ribs, and then inhale, come back up. Lower your right hand down to the right of your hip. Take your left hand off the roller, reach it up to the ceiling. Oh, right hand could down to the right side of your hip. Then left arm up. You can walk your right hand out away from you, but pull your left hip back down to the roller. Now inhale, come back up. Good, just turn on around, keep the roller where it is. Oh, so I was gonna say move your, turn to face the other direction. Move the roller over to your, so it's right side, your right foot. Right hand goes down on the roller, left arm takes the ceiling. Take an inhale to lift up. As you exhale, side bend to that roller towards your feet. Inhale, use the strength of the right side of your waist to lift back up. And then exhale, roll to the right. Stretch open through the left ribs. Inhale, return up. Last one, exhale, side bend right. Push down with your right hand into the roller. Try to lift the ribs up, get taller, and come back up. Now let your left hand lower down on the floor. Right arm goes up to the ceiling. Push into your left hand to pull your right hip back down towards your heel. Lift the right ribs off that hip and come back up. Good. Now move the roller to the side. Turn to face me towards the front of your mat. Good. Scoot forward, setting up for seal. Make a prayer with your hands. Dive your hands through those ankles. Grab your ankles. Now, press your thighs into your arms and push your arms back into your thighs. Open your chest. Beat your inner thighs open, close. 3, 2, 1. Rock back, clap. 3, 2, 1. Rock up and clap. 2, 3, and back and clap. 2, 3. 3 more times. Massage your spine into the mat. And massage out of the mat. 2 more times. Rock it up. And rock it back. And rock it up. On this next one, rock back. Undo your arms. You're going to stand all the way up. Good. So turn, walk to the back edge of the mat. Face me. Center yourself in the middle of the mat. Just make sure that your roller's not in the way. And then tuck your chin to your chest. Roll your nose to the navel. Lift the abs. You roll the crown of your head all the way down. Now pause. Press your palms into the floor, and as you push down the hands, pull your abs up. Create a little pocket air between your belly button and the mat. Keep your abs lifted. Give me 4 walks out to a plank for 4, 3, 2, on 1. You're in your perfect plank. Good. Deepen the abs. Now give me 1 push-up, lower down, 2, 3, push into the mat, lift your hips. Now pike your hips up. Scoop the abs in. Walk 4 counts back. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Let your head hang heavy. Draw your abs in strongly and start to curl up 1 bone at a time. Stack hips, lower back, middle back, upper shoulders and head. We'll stand up even taller. Then as you exhale, round down 1 bone at a time. We're going to add on. Let your palms touch the mat. Lift your navel up. This time, start with your other hand, your less dominant hand, to walk. Walk forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause it here. Going into a side plank. So put all your weight into your left hand. Rotate left, open your right. I'm going to rotate right arm up to the sky. Stack the right side of your body over your left. Roll your shoulders back. Open up your chest and stack your hips. Get a little bit taller through the top right arm. Stretch. Look down to the floor. Roll your right hand down. Find your plank. Pause. All the weight into the right hand. Open the left arm to the left. Stack left side of your body. Now keep the under right side leg lifting into your left. Hug that midline. Stretch up through the left arm. Reach up to the ceiling. Broaden your chest. Lower your left hand down. Find your plank again. Pike your hips up to the sky. Deepen the abs. Start with the less dominant hand again. Walk back 4, 3, 2, hold. Soft bend knees, grounded heels, lift from the abs, curl your spine, unwind it all the way back up against an imaginary wall. 1 more time, lift the abs up, exhale, round down. Uh-oh. All right, now let's do it. So stand tall, lift the abs up, walk down, walk out 4, 3, keeping the abs lifted 2, 1, and hold. Good. Think of setting your tail and your heels reaching back, your abdominals, the chest, the crown of the head reaching forward. So you're working that 2-way stretch. Keep stretching your body in both directions. Give me 3 push-ups, lower down, 2, 3, and you're up and to lower, 2, 3, deep the abs to lift. 1 more time, down, 2, 3, and an up and a hold. Pike your hips up. Stretch your sits bones as far back as possible, as high as possible. Try to ground into the heels. Start with that less dominant hand again. Walk back 4, 3, 2, and hold. Deep the abs. Start to roll up 1 bone at a time. Lift tall through the crown of your head. Stay tall the rest of the day. Yay! Good job. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, now I can talk. Okay, so I did that advanced class today with Lewis on the reformer.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this class, but I wanted to see you.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Great.
So are you good?
Yeah, great.
Oh my God. Yeah, so I've been taking class every day. I actually think I think I'm the strongest I've ever been from doing so much mat. I think mat
Yeah.
is than anything. My abs, I think, are the strongest they've ever been. But I got so desperate, I went out and bought a reformer.
That's so funny.
I missed it, and I got it used, and it's too heavy to get upstairs. I need some men to help me because my
Yeah.
upstairs, but for right now, it's fine. The cat thinks it's his lounge chair, and it's so funny. Like sometimes I'll be on the box doing planks, and all of a sudden he's on the box with me, doing planks with me. I'm like,
That's so funny.
I need to do a video of it. It's so funny. But he just is about 1 month, he's about 1 month, 1 year, 5 months, and he's already 16 pounds.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I hate to do this to you. I have to actually get going because I have a client in.
Oh, awesome. Well,
Yes.
I'm going to be there tomorrow. So,
Okay, good.
so much for doing this.
Oh, you're welcome. Come back next week.
Katie, it's so good to see you.
So good to see you.
All right, hon. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.